guys, I wanted to make a tutorial for you on Easter Sunday. Something that you can wear to church. It's very natural and beautiful. It's easy, I know you can do it. It's just makeup, it washes off, so don't be afraid to I don't know, play and try something different. I will shut up and let's jump into it. So I'm gonna start with my eyes because I wanna do a more dramatic look and I'm probably gonna make a mess as usual. I don't really know exactly what I want to do, so we're just gonna kind of go into this tutorial together and see what happens. So I'm starting with my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer in number 4. I use some self tanner. I don't know if you could tell. You can tell right here, look, orange. So I'm gonna go a little bit darker with all my foundations and whatnot. I only tanned my arms, I didn't even tan my legs. Okay, so I'm just putting this on all over my lid, all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm going to take my MAC Semi-Sweet ×9 palette. I mainly just want this mustard shade right here. So I'm taking that shade with a crease brush. This one is by Luxie. It's the 237 brush. And I'm gonna put this right across my crease. I'm just going back and forth in a windshield wiper motion. I think the key to having a good smoky eye is just the patience to blend. You just wanna go back and forth until it looks nice and blended. If you press too hard, what can happen is that it sticks to your eyeshadow primer and it gets muddy where it kind of looks darker and patchy in certain areas. So it's just having a light touch, going back and forth and doing little circles. I feel like I get a lot of comments saying that everyone struggles with a smoky eye, but it's just having the patience to sit and blend. That's mainly what it is. That last brush I was using kind of low-key sucks. So I'm gonna switch to my Stilazzi large shadow brush because this one never fails. And I'm just going back and forth. Let's do that, yeah. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon and it's in the color Brown Out. It's retractable. These are really creamy and easy to work with, but they stay really well. But any brown eyeliner will work. I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I am an eyeliner whore. So I'm just doing a really thick line. This is an old school Sephora blending brush. So I'm just gonna go over the liner before it dries. So I'm pulling it downwards and then winging it out. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna clean it up once we're done. So don't really worry too much about it looking perf. Okay, so I blended out my shadow. As you can tell, it looks patchy and whatnot, but that's okay. Don't freak out. I'm now going to take I want a matte brown. Let's do this guy right here. No, let's do this one. This one right here, it's just a dark brown shade. You could use any matte brown shade you want. And I'm just using a flat shadow brush. I'm gonna press the shadow on top of the liner. Putting the liner down first will create a really dark base, but also give the shadow something to stick to so it doesn't look patchy or you see your skin through it. You know when you wanna do a really dark smoky eye and you go to put on the black or the brown and it just isn't getting dark enough? If you put the liner down first, it will get really dark and dramatic. Okay, so I just placed the shadow first. I'm gonna go back to my blending brush, just right on the edge of that brown. I'm gonna go back and forth and really blend and soften it. So I'm going to take an eye makeup remover by Neutrogena and a cotton round. Normally I would use makeup remover wipes, but I brought my Clorox ones instead of my actual makeup remover wipes. This will work though, same thing. I have a lot of the fallout down here. I'm just gonna dab that off. And then I'm going to swipe and give myself a sharper edge. You can use tape, but sometimes tape can tug at the skin a little too hard and irritate. I use tape from time to time, just don't do it all the time because you could actually do long-term damage. I can't talk. Long-term damage. I don't want just a normal boring brown smoky eye, so I was trying to think of what else I can add. I think I'm gonna do some white lines in here because, let's just try it and see what happens. It's just makeup. It comes off if I hate it. So I'm taking this white primer by Smashbox. If you don't have the white primer, you can use a white eyeliner. You can use concealer. You can use whatever you got. So I have a metal palette. I just put it on the back of my metal palette. This one's by Stilazzi. It's called Detail. It's very, very small. I haven't actually used this white primer before, so let's see if it works. I'm thinking like right in here, it'd be cool. It's not as white as I thought it was gonna be, so I'm thinking I should just add something over it. I was going to use these on my lips right now, so let's add them into my eye. Let's go back to that small detail brush. I was doing the line with Tango, so just Tango. So I'm taking my small detail brush and just go, oh, you know what? I didn't even do white over here. Fuck me. After you do both eyes, I want to add maybe a little bit of a highlight. So what I'm gonna do is take an angled brush, spray it, get it nice and moist. And then I'm going to dip it into this loose eyeshadow or loose pigment by Makeup Geek. It's called Firefly. Getting it wet will intensify the pigment, so it will really make it pop in here. I'm just putting it in my tear duct, right underneath that pink line. Okay, let's move on to my complexion because I've been working on my eyes for just way too long. So let's move on. Sometimes you just gotta move on. For my complexion, I'm thinking I wanna do something a little bit more like luminous and... Dude, my eyes are bugging me. No, just move on. Just move on. Something luminous and pretty. So let's do, I'm thinking the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I have number 1 Creamy Vanilla. These run actually really dark. The 1 is perfect for when I'm tan. I like to make a little cocktail, so I'm gonna do a little bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow number 207. Mix in a little bit of that. And taking my blush brush by Crown. This is my Sigma sponge. Just making sure it's all blended. I hate to say it, but I think this foundation is expired. It smells. So I'm using my Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent with a powder puff. I'm just going to set my under eyes and along the sides of my nose, chin, and around my mouth. I'm leaving everywhere else pretty powder free because I want to be luminous. I'm taking my Makeup Forever brush. This is the wavy brush and my Hourglass ambient lighting powder. I want this middle one, which is called Incandescent Light. And I'm going to dust off the translucent powder while I'm adding some luminosity. Now I'm taking my Hoola Light bronzer by Benefit and an angled blush brush. I'm gonna go right in the hollow of my cheek, my jawline, along my hairline. I'm taking Hoola Light and my angled blush brush. I'm just gonna bring it like on my cheek a little bit more for a bronzier look. Just lightly so it doesn't look like one huge contour muddy mess over here. Now, I just got this from MAC. It's called the Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I want to really like glow, so I'm going to add more highlight. I look a lot better when I'm bronzed. I should tan more often. I don't look so sickly. Now let's go back and finish the eyes. We're almost done, promise. I'm going back to the Kat Von D palette because I want this reddish brown shade. A small shadow brush. And I'm gonna come right along my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of that matte brown that I used for my lid, and I'm just gonna put that also along my lash line deepen it a bit. Taking a blending brush with nothing on it, going back and forth, and this will really soften and smooth out the shadow. I'm gonna take a little bit of that loose pigment that I put on my inner tear duct and just put it right on my inner lower lash line. I'm gonna do a coat of mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Should I do glitter? No, let's just not do that. So I added mascara to my top and bottom lashes, and then I added these freaking fat lashes by Ardell. They are the double stacked lashes. I think they're called like 203 or 205. I'll leave it in the description below, but they're super heavy. I feel like I can't see right now. Everything's a little blurred. So for lip, I just thought, why not go for it? Let's just do a bold lip with this whole bold situation we got on my face. So I'm gonna take a, let me move these lashes out of the way. The Mega Forever 17C lip liner. So an orange lip liner. Gonna line my lips. These lashes are so heavy. I used to wear these every day as like an everyday lash. I was dedicated. I'm going to take the Makeup Geek liquid lipstick in Tango. Ta-da, we're done. That took me, I missed a spot. Look at that, straight up. Oh my God. So this took me forever to film, I swear. I hope you like this tutorial. It's definitely dramatic, but maybe you can wear it, you know, to church, on a date, whatever you want. It's just makeup. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think, or if you give it a try. Have a good day today. Make good choices, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Let me push these goddamn lashes up.